Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Permex Petroleum's YouTube channel. We are back here with Marin, who we wanted to run through some questions that people had been asking. So, Marin, first off, how are you?
Doing well, doing well. Thank you for asking.
Good, good. Glad to hear it. I'm glad Texas is back and going full swing the way it should be.
Full speed. In fact, Governor Abbott stated as of March 10th, no mask policy and businesses at 100% capacity.
Congratulations. We are all watching in envy. Anyways, so getting into these questions. So, the first one is Permex is slowly accruing a decent royal interest with large cap companies. What is the end goal with these royal interest purchases? Do you have any additional ones in the horizon?
So the royalty interest purchase, as you know, this is a new strategy for the company. In fact, we started doing this merely a month and a half ago, not even. So yes, we do have an end goal for it. What I want people to consider is, as an oil and gas operator, we can continue operating our own fields and building on them and developing them and doing horizontal drilling. And all of that is amazing. It's great to do, and that's how a company grows. But to add royalty interest, overriding royalty interest, it does complement it significantly. And I'll give you an example. There's a company out there called Dorchester Minerals LP. I believe their market cap is half a billion right now. They did the similar things. They mainly accrue royalty interests. They don't even drill. They're not an operator. They just buy royalty interests. They buy working interests as well, but get other operators like Permex to operate it for them. So the end goal from a royalty interest standpoint is to complement our operations as we grow the company. There's nothing wrong. In fact, we gain all the benefits from purchasing royalty interest when oil is lower. Look at where oil is today. We're at 61.50. We began purchasing royalty interests when oil was in the 40s. So those royalty interests have already benefited so far, and they will continue benefiting. Do we have any more in the pipelines? We do. I can't disclose what they are and where they are, but as we begin taking them over, we will do news releases and allow the public to see what we're purchasing.
Gotcha. So this isn't exactly a high risk strategy. This is, as you said, you don't take on any of the risk. It's low risk and something that's been well developed and understood for people in this industry for a long time.
If you believe oil prices will continue going up, if you believe while the global economies open up, demand for fossil fuels for energy in general will go up, transportation will go up, royalty is a 100% risk-free acquisition to do.
Gotcha. Okay, let's turn the magnifying glass back to Permex for a minute. So you guys have oil and gas properties too. What's your plan for those in terms of operation?
That's a good question. Listen, when oil prices dropped, number one thing you do is you try to minimize the costs associated with your field. So you start shutting down fields that are higher break even within oil prices, and then you do not bring them online until stable oil prices are placed. A lot of operators, what they do is they've been through these types of cycles, but when oil prices drop, they shut everything in. And as oil prices slowly come up, they get excited. They start bringing in more wells. What do they have to do? They have to do capital expenditure. Where does this money come from? From shareholders usually. So they inject capital fast to bring the wells back online so they could show the shareholders they brought wells back online. That's great on surface, but looking at it deeper, imagine this: oil prices come up, which they did last year for a bit, and we put in capital expenditure. Let's spend millions on bringing oil and gas wells back online, and oil prices drop again. What do we have to do? We have to shut in the wells again. Will that capex be wasted? 100% of that capital expenditure, shareholder money, investor money, was wasted. So that's something we did not do, and we have not done. Here's the way we look at things. We've looked at oil prices. They have been stable above 60 for the past 14 days. They have been stable above 55 for the past 32 days. Now we have the floor that we are preparing to spend some capital, bringing our own wells back online slowly. I'm not going to again disclose which wells, when, and how, but one thing I can tell you is every decision this company makes, we look at the end results based on, can we inject capital without wasting it or risking it? And if so, when can we do it? And what pricing can we do it? So Permex is now in position to look at our own fields and start bringing them back online as well.
Interesting. It's definitely good that you take into consideration the fact you might have to close them again soon, and then all the capital that's the investors' capital was wasted. That's really good. I'm really glad to hear that. I know you're a man of brevity, but is there anything else you want to mention before we sign off?
I think that covers it for now. As Texas opens up, we're going to notice demand go up, in our opinion, fossil fuels. Texas uses a lot, it produces a lot. Those next 2 weeks, I would say, let's keep an eye on Texas and what the demand does for fossil fuels and energy in general.
Sounds good, Marin. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Don't be afraid to like, subscribe, leave a question below. We'd love to get as many questions as you got, and we'll answer them all. Marin, have a great day.
You as well. Thank you all.